Hello everyone. Hope you're doing great. This is Motorsport Progression, and I'm back again with another video. So I just want to talk about the 2025 Miami Grand Prix, the free practice one. Their classification and what happened. So free practice one, that was the only practice session of the weekend because it was a sprint race weekend, and many drivers was putting on good performances. Because I remember Verstappen was quick in the early part of the practice session. Then you had you had the two Mercedes, they were quick as well. And then you had even the Williams, they were quite quick as well. And then you had Oscar Piastri, taking the fastest lap at the end of the session, with a time of a 1:27.128. And then had Charles Leclerc in second, just about 3.5 tenths behind, and Max Verstappen in third. So going into the weekend, it looked like the Williams had the pace, the McLaren, had the pace, and the Ferraris had the pace. So that's what happened. And I'm sure with the first practice session as well, there was a red flag, with with a few minutes to go, and that kind of messed up things a little bit, but it didn't mess up things too much. Looking at the positions, it looked like the Mercedes were gonna be really quick, because Antonelli and Russell, they were on top of the times, but they were on different tires, so it was an okay practice session. It wasn't the greatest of them all, because they only had one practice session, so they had to either do some qualifying times or maybe one or two race simulations. They didn't have the time, the three practice sessions, to fully prepare. And then the next session was going to be the sprint qualifying yeah, sprint qualifying session for for the sprint race. So that was the next session that was gonna be, and yeah, looking forward to that as well. So at the top of the times for the first practice session for the 2025 Miami Grand Prix, it was Oscar Piastri that put it on a faster time. So he was showing that he had the pace, after winning two Grand Prix in a row. And yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up here. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And yeah, I'm gonna drop more videos, at the right time. And yeah, I'm just trying to experiment with one or two things on the channel. But yeah, peeps, I'll be back again with more. Yeah, on to the next.